Hello everyone, sorry, you're back again. Now with a survival build, or a tutorial, another tu19 book. It's the missing villagers. Now, let's have a look around. This village used to have at least 20 villagers in it. I'm thinking down to 2, possibly 3, because they're kind of hard to find when they're running in and out of doors. This is a great spot for the iron golems to spawn, because there was plenty, because I think they spawn to the amount of villagers you have. Now they just disappeared. Now whether they're despawning or not, I don't know. But they are disappearing. It could be the introduction of that new mob they have, the mini zombie, which is very fast. So they could be milling them out, killing them all. So I don't really know. All I know is this village there was loads here, and this was a little iron golem farm for me, which I didn't use them for. So I gathering iron. I used to drag them over to the other village where the iron golems didn't spawn. But this village is now totally gone. And the only solution here would be to start, what I should say is turning zombie villagers. So you're going to have to find them, and then when you get them. But I've also noticed a new thing as well. I'm going to show you here. Crafting recipe for an apple. It is now 5 bars of gold to make it, where it was 5 nuggets, I think they call them. Actually, hold on, where's the carrot? 5 nuggets. It used to be that, but now it's that. And that's very costly for anybody in survival world to make an apple. To turn zombie villagers. That is a lot of gold. And in survival mode, you wouldn't have that much, so they've made it really hard. So if you were lucky enough in your survival world to get horses, which they haven't spawned here, and you had these apples, do not use them. Save them. Use the carrots, because it's going to be an awful lot cheaper, because that is very expensive for a survival mode builder. So enough of that. So it's not going to be even cost effective to try and replace your zombie villagers. And at the present moment, I wouldn't even try it now if I could, because they're just going to disappear again. It's going to be a waste. So let's get out of that. I've done that bit there. Now, I'll just take this with me. So what I can say is this village it's just been decimated. They're all gone. Could be mobs down there, but it's kind of really annoying, because I won't be able to replace them. And even when you've got 200 zombie villagers, to replace all of them, it's going to take a huge amount of time. I'm going to head over to the other village. It hasn't been hit as hard. Now, if they're despawning, I don't know, but I try to go through things and not just say, oh yeah, they're despawning. I'd like to know, or I should say, try and test it. So in this other village, it's been hit, but it's not as bad. And what I used to do with the iron golems, I'd hit them, I'd have them chase me all the way over here, and I'd lure them into this village. And that's what gives them their defense. As I say, they disappeared and wrap it. Now, this is another part I'm going to have to go through in this video to say, as I do try and test. These are like villagers on speed. They bomb around in here. There's a few more here. What I'll do is I'll have to go to sleep for the night, and see what happens. Shut that door. It's not night time yet. 2 of the golems I have actually dragged over here. It's night time now. As I say, this village doesn't seem to be as hit as hard. Still, I'd say half of them have disappeared. What I'm going to do here is I'm just going to pause it till daytime and then just restart. Okay, so it's daytime. At night time, these villagers seem to run around like they're on speed. They kind of run the same speed as the mini zombies. Bombing around. As I say, this village hasn't been hit as hard. There's still a few here. And hopefully they stay there, because I really won't be able to replace them at the price they have put on making golden apples now. I'm not long with the time. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause it here. I'm going to go to another village. It's a village I've created, and it's been created of all zombie villagers. Going to pause it here while I travel there. Okay, there. So I'm back again. Now, this is a man-made village. all of these were zombie villagers, and these were all converted. Now, they don't seem to be affected. Like, I think I've 9, and it's hard to count, but I still think there's 9, but they don't seem to be affected at all. So, are they not despawning because they were created from being zombie villagers? Or is it a possibility that mobs are just decimating the villages? Which I think is possibly more likely. It could be the mobs are now just decimating the villagers, especially with that new mini-zombie. I'd like to give an honest opinion and not just come up with this opinion, oh, they're despawning. So draw your own conclusion here. Now, that's all I can say is, but all I can say is, the villagers are disappearing rapid. Hopefully it doesn't hit here, because I really couldn't afford to be putting all my goal into turning zombie villagers into villagers who are there and don't despawn, so basically they're going nowhere. And so far, horses also don't spawn in all worlds. I've really put a test there on that, about 20 hours of gameplay looking for horses. I cleared out a whole spruce wood forest and took all the snow up because it was a snow biome, and then it became a grass biome. So all I can say is, draw your own conclusion. If you have the same problem with missing villagers, leave a comment. Say something, leave a like, share, just even let me know somehow that, yes, villagers are going missing, and this could possibly be another one of those tu19 bugs. So from this view, it's the best of luck from you, Uzi. Take care.